2019 All-Star Game. A look at Target Field in Minneapolis. It'll be spring training Diamond Dynasty action in this one between the Expos and the Twins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Phil Hughes gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he loves his fastball, but he's got two of them. He's got the four-seamer and then that cutter. Just keeping hitters honest. He'll bust you in with the four-seamer, then he'll throw the cutter to keep you off balance.
Here's George Springer. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Montreal, right fielder, George Springer.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Called strike two with the letters, 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out. Josh Harrison stands in.
Josh Harrison.
First pitch coming now from Hughes. Drilled on the ground to short. Polanco ranges to his left. Throw will be in time to first, and Hughes is looking strong here. 2 away now.
Third baseman, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Sano. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of if you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he uses both the four-seam and the two-seam fastball, and what I like about it is the movement that he's able to create with both those fastballs.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins, center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Gray ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Ready with another 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
So striding in, Eddie Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Miguel Sano. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Ray sets. Here it is on 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. In the dirt here. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. On to the second inning now from Minneapolis with no score. Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Here's Hughes now on 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The 0-2 on its way from Hughes. Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Let's take a look at the Twins defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. He'll hang in there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
Here's Xander Bogarts now. Into the windup and the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit at third. Sano takes it in. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting sixth, first baseman number 4. Paul Molitor.
Standing in, Paul Molitor. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to Maurer will be in time, and that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Standing in, Max Kepler. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Fielder, Max Kepler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Popped high in the air. Harrison is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the Majestic defensive alignment for the visitors. And I'm looking down there at Josh Harrison. You can put him anywhere on the diamond. Outfield, corner in the infield, the middle infield. He plays everywhere. And that's the value of Josh Harrison.
So here's Joe Maurer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. And Maurer's going to get himself a base hit.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Runner's going on the ground up the middle. Bogarts has it, and he's safe. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-0 delivery. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I think the ace spot in the National League is the toughest place to hit at. You got the pitcher behind you. You got to work the count. And he goes up there and swings at the first 2 pitches that are not even in the zone. He's not helping himself or the team.
1-2. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Downtown Minneapolis skyscrapers as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. First pitch on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8th, catcher Jonathan Lukroy.
In is the catcher Jonathan Lukroy. Into the windup and the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Now Hughes readies the 1-0. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 55.
Settling in now, Sonny Gray. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Phil Hughes. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Phil Hughes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Vance Target Field is among the first professional sports venues to provide free wireless access to all fans in all concourses and seating areas. The Twins Wi-Fi network will provide unique content, including video replays of highlights shortly after they happen, a live box score, and extensive information about Target Field. For more information, check it out online at twinsbaseball.com.
In now, Byron Buxton. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole, 0-1. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. The windup and the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Rosario.
Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch on its way. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Just missing here, 2-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Gray has his target. 2-1 on its way. Just a bit low, ball 3. Miguel Sano would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel.
Ready for another
Sano.
chance? Miguel Sano. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Way in front of that fastball. 1-1, here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the top of inning. Digging in to try it again, George Springer. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall, and he still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
Stepping in now, Josh Harrison as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for 1. Back to Maurer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming now from Hughes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 0-2 on its way from Hughes. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set, and the 0-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what you call a 2-strike approach. Anything close, you're swinging. This ball's out of the zone, but it's something he can handle. Don't leave it up to the umpire to make the call. If you can reach it, hit it.
Standing in now, Xander Bogarts. Swing and a liner. And this will get by Maurer, and down the line, it's a fair ball. In to score, the runner from second.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Into the box, Paul Molitor. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Kepler. He can't get to it. This one's down. In to score, the runner from third. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Expos are out in front 2-0. Striding in, Brian Dozier.
Leading
0
off
for
the
1
fourth
for him here in
Twins.
this one.
Second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulled a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch on its way. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Joe Maurer.
So 2 are gone now in the inning for Joe Maurer. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Gray gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-2 once more. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
A little bouncer. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And that misses 2-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Expos. Into the box, Jonathan Lukroy. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jonathan Lukroy.
Here's the first pitch to him. A chance here for Dozier at second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 55, Sonny Gray.
So stepping in, Sonny Gray. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Here's George Springer, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Grounded back up the middle. Polanco scoops it up. Throw on to Maurer will be in time, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. Montreal is out in front here, 2-0. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Full count now. 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. The pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Number 8 has moved into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit for the pitcher, Hughes.
Number 8. As the official charity of Major League Baseball, the Boys and Girls Club of America allows more than 3.5 million children annually the chance to realize their dreams both on and off the field. Visit the Boys and Girls Club of America online at pgca.org.
This is hit softly to third, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
The center fielder,
ready for
25.
Another shot now, Byron Buxton. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Lays off 1-0.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Expos are out in front here, 2-0.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on, and it looks to be the right-hander Matt Belisle. Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat.
Bat explodes as this has popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Polanco comes up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Ready for another shot now. Miguel Sano, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 10, Corey Dickerson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. Maurer is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. The Expos are out on top, 2-0. Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Fouled back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Liner toward right center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2, and he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound, and that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota.
That misses. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he gets the call there. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
No one out with a runner at second. Dribbled to the right side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A man at third. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time. All even at 2-2. Here it is. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Digging in once again, Max Kepler. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. He's set. Here it comes. And this one gets away. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
Wow, the pitcher has no one to blame but himself. Man on third, he just uncorks one. The runner alertly takes off immediately and gets their first run of the game just handed to him on a silver platter.
2 out, nobody.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith. 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You can't help but feel good about yourself when you make a hitter look like that. That swing was heinous.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt, in fact. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The payoff pitch one more time. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
So here's Joe Maurer.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Dickerson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Twins forced to settle for 1. We're through 6 full. The Expos are out in front 2-1. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Here's Xander Bogarts now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Shortstop, Xander Bogarts.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Castro gathers. He'll throw down to first. 1 away.
First baseman number 4.
Ready once again, Paul Maurer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Ready with the 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Center fielder.
At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Ready for another chance. Jason Castro. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. Throw gets him 2 down.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. This has been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well, and they need to start getting some offense going.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit hard but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Nothing doing here this half. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Expos lead this one 2-1. Taylor Rogers has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
55, Taylor Rogers.
Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Lukroy. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Lukroy.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Joe Smith.
Digging in, Joe. Smith, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Here's George Springer. And that's in there. Base hit. Merrifield rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Josh Harrison stands in.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Dozier fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel.
Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Sano. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Montreal is on top here, 3-1. Didi Gregorius is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Number 18, Didi Gregorius.
Tyler Clippard is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Eddie Rosario. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here he comes on 2-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Here's another 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Sano. 0 for
Sano.
In there, 0-1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
One and one. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. A little bit outside. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Brian Dozier now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. Ball two.
2 balls, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. And it's 3-1 now. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Right fielder
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First offering on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off. And he misses again. Ball 3. Set. Here's the 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Springer has a read on it. And that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The Expos are out in front here, 3-1. Now in the box, Corey Dickerson. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Dickerson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One 1-0 count. Here it is. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogarts.
Now to the plate, Xander Bogarts. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Shot towards second. That finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
First base.
Now batting, Paul Maurer. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit to short. To Dozier for 1. On to Maurer. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. 1 hit's all they get. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Expos on top, 3-1. Digging in and looking for more.
Leading up the bottom of the 9th for the Twins. First baseman, number 7.
Ken Giles comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. In there, 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
1 out, nobody on. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Jason Castro is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's cut on and missed, so now the Twins are down to their final strike here.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
This one was pretty evenly matched coming in. 2 spring training teams, but someone's got to win. Either way, both of these teams will look to move up the ranks and continue building a formidable squad.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.